Oh, you can't play music on podcasts, so you'll get
I know.
copyrighted.
But just a little bit before. Okay.
Okay, we are
Are we
ready.
starting?
We are ready. I'm gonna start this. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1.
Hi everyone. Welcome to OverandOut podcast, starring your host Ella
And Megan. Wow, that did not take us 20 tries.
because we were taking more than 20 tries to get that done. But hi, this is our debut.
First episode of OverandOut. This is really exciting.
This is the start of a
I'm so excited to be here. Before we start, here's the evolution of us. You can't see because it's like really far away,
and
but
glare. But this is baby me. I think I was 2.
and that is like 2-year-old me, I think.
And that's 19
and 19. Like 2 months ago.
I think I was actually 18.
Girl, she's
I was
literally a
baby,
child.
18. I think
Barely
'cause-
legal.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do about
I'm not allowed
that?
to be here. So yeah. I'm
Okay.
so happy to be here. We've been planning this for months.
Months in the making. We finished our exams, and that's when we were like, I mean, well, not for you. You had assignments.
I was just, I was living with assignments, no exams.
No exams, so she got the easy way out, but
I was
living on exams.
living life to the fullest. But yeah, we are here now.
And we're gonna start because I feel like we'll babble on, and we're just gonna jump straight to the chase. If we stutter, that's on you.
Do not point out our stutters.
Because we will find you and we will attack your whole family, and I'm not kidding.
It was a joke, and we we will not harm anyone. We preach peace and love most of the time.
Let's get into it. Okay, so the first part of our podcast is going to be trending topics. So we're not going to talk about our lives because we will do that later on in the podcast.
You will get to know us
later.
step by step.
Yeah,
Ep
bit by
by ep.
bit. Every pod episode
Together.
I just can't stop feeling this like coat that you're wearing.
Girl, before we start, this is so warm and
Cozy.
I'm overheating, but
You
it's
might have
worth
to-
it. I might have to switch outfits, but we'll see.
Oh, you got another outfit here?
Girl, I've got my whole wardrobe.
She got a whole wardrobe here. I'm not crib. Also, if the lighting is bad, it's because it's winter in Australia, so the lighting is coming in and out. But let's just hope it stays.
But you know, winter in Australia is summer because it's literally sunny
true.
right now.
That's
and
very true.
really warm.
It's been very warm because you're overheating. I've completely forgot
And
these.
you should stay jealous of us.
Yeah, stay jealous. Stay mad to all those people in the North Hemisphere that are experiencing hot summers and want it to be cold because we have it cold. So, trending topics. The first thing we're going to talk about is that I know it's like maybe a little bit it's not as trending anymore, but we're still going to pop our 2 cents to it
I
because
think the questions we ask everyone
can relate to.
Yeah, it's
yes. It's
topics
universal.
that it will always be relevant.
Exactly. So this actually will never get out of trend. Okay? So we're going to say 5 of our he's a 10 or he's a 9 or she's a 10 or whatever.
If you don't know what this is,
yeah,
there's
how
a
about you take it
TikTok
away?
trend that I think it was a few months ago. It was like, he's a 10, but he picks his nose, and you say are you so attracted to him, or is he a 1 out of 10 now? It's very like unrealistic. Like in real life, you're not gonna actually be like, oh my god, he's a 0 now because he does this one thing. But it's just funny.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I definitely am. Okay, this is based on facts and only facts because
yeah,
if you do these things, I don't know.
Over.
It's over. Like, I'm actually, no, this has to be based upon, I mean, you can maybe exaggerate it, but like, this is based on facts.
Sometimes icks are just icks and you can't help it.
You can't help it, yeah. And not there's some that are universal, okay? You better be not doing these things. And I was thinking, right? So some of the things I wrote down are like negative ones, so like you will have him at a very high number and then it'll be a bad thing that drops him down. I only have one positive one. I'm sorry, but there just isn't a lot. It's not funny if it's positive.
Yeah, I only have one positive as well.
Oh my god.
Because it's nice.
We're in sync all the time.
We are actually sisters.
We're sisters, actually. Like,
bring that up.
We were
separated at birth though, so it's a bit complicated, but
we were sisters. They had to make us not sisters, but we reunited and now we're sisters. Okay. So should I?
Yeah, give me your first one. I'm very excited. We have not heard each other, so I'm very excited to see.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
So the first one is he's a 10, but doesn't re-rack his weights.
Oh my god.
At the gym.
Girl, that annoys me so much.
That, I think, okay.
Literally, I think you should be banned if you get caught doing that. Like, you should have your membership revoked.
Yeah, because actually that's okay. In some gyms, there is a fine that you have to pay like money if they catch you, because they have cameras in gyms.
I didn't know that.
There's some gyms, like my coworker was saying, you get fined, and I wish they had that at my gym, because I move gyms and I'm going to the gym in like the ghetto or something, because people don't I need to make a TikTok about it. People don't react that way.
Didn't know that it was actually like you'll get in trouble for that. I just thought it was just a thing that's annoying that people do.
Some that's gyms really they have that, but I mean it's on gym rules, right? So like your gym did have it like re-rack your weights, use a towel.
Yeah, mine's like, I don't know. I feel like my old gym was so big, no one could like see what you're doing, so you could do anything and no one will catch you.
No, my gym's like decent size, but I mean, I'm walking over to like the weight section, the squat racks, and people leave like 20s, like 5 20s on each side. Like,
really?
Like lots of weight.
Oh, that's bad.
Barbells on the floor, dumbbells on the floor, kettlebells on the floor. I'm raging. I'm like enraged when I go. Actually, no, one time though, I was gonna hip thrust the first time, like in my session, and there was already a barbell there with weights on it.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice.
That's nice. But 9 times out of 10, it's bad. So because of that, I'm gonna drop. So he's a 10, right? So I'm gonna drop into 0. I am not attracted to you. I will not date you if you don't re-rack your weights. Why? Because let me tell you what.
It's just like inconsiderate.
It's inconsiderate. You only think about yourself. You're not thinking about other people. You're lazy as... Can you swear on this? You're lazy as pie.
Yeah.
And pies are lazy to make. And you have a lazy eye, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And your feet probably stink
too. And
like
you probably, if you're not taking care, like at the gym, you're probably not taking care of yourself. And your room is probably so messy. You probably like don't clean, clothes everywhere, bed messy. Literally no, like no it's just a mattress and a pillow. No like duvet covers, nothing. No pillow covers.
Nothing. You're probably the type of man to like eat your food and leave it on the table for your mum to pick up.
Yeah, you've never done a dish in your life.
No.
You expect everyone else to go away your thing. So yeah, he would be
I'm
a 3 out of 10. Like I wouldn't date him, but like
he's still a 10.
I might be like, oh my god, he's cute, but I just wouldn't go for it.
Go for it. To me, it's an X out. Like to me, instantly no, because you know how hard. 20s are hard for me to lift up. Like I don't have the upper body strength. So, like, I have to wipe your ass for you. It's kind of what it's like. Maybe
I don't. I'm saying a 3 because at my old gym, it wasn't that bad. Like, it would just be, like, a couple. Like, it would just be, like, 2 or 3 dumbbells on the floor. But and they would be, like, maybe not in order, but it wasn't, like, that bad. So, maybe if it was worse, I would be like, that's a 0.
The gym is a Good Life gym. So, you already know. Because Good Life is everywhere. It's worldwide. You already know people. Oh. Yeah, I think it's...
Yeah, Good Life.
You already know if it's a franchise-based gym, it's bad. But also, I was going to say, I don't understand how people...
I might be getting hungry, but that's okay. I'm always hungry, so...
Same, who isn't? I know some people... I think, recently, I was doing my thing at the gym, and someone was squatting lots of plates, and they left their barbell with the weights on, and they went to the Smith machine, and there was weights on the Smith machine, and they had to take it off. So they had to re-rack another man's weights, whilst they just left their weights. Like, do they not think about it?
Think like, oh, I'm gonna do it out of spite because they're making me do it. So then it's an endless cycle of people just not putting away their own waste because they're like, other people aren't gonna do it, so why would I do it?
But who are you targeting?
Yeah, but you gotta break the cycle.
You gotta break the
guys.
cycle. Please re-rack. If I had a gym, you would be sentenced.
There'll be security
prison.
guards roaming around, and as soon as they see you leave on one way on the ground, out.
You're out. Get out. If you can rack it, you can re-rack it. Plus, re-racking weights builds forearms. So do it. And forearms are nice on people.
Okay, I'm gonna say one of mine.
Go.
Okay, he's an 8, but the only music he listens to is like the top hits in Australia. Like whatever's like like the top 10 hits are on the radio.
He's
like,
an 8?
Yeah, he's an 8. But like he doesn't know any of the music. He'll be like, I haven't listened to anything except like he only listens like the radio in the car. Like, what do you think?
He has no flavor.
Yeah, there's like no flavor with music.
He doesn't like have his own Spotify playlists or something.
On his Spotify, it's just like the top
hits.
What is like?
He's an
I
8.
think like Kid Laroi, like all those kind of like songs that are popular right now.
4, 3 or 4.
Yeah, he's a 2 for me.
Oh,
But he's like, I just feel like I wouldn't get along with, even though like music taste doesn't like, it doesn't make or break a relationship. I feel like
no, it doesn't make a break.
I feel like for us, music is quite a big
it's
thing.
important. I feel like a lot of girls and guys like us at our age, music is a major thing.
Literally, so yeah, Gen Z, it like really defines your identity. Like even your clothes you wear is kind of related to music.
Exactly. I mean, merch. Hello.
Yeah, like
so.
And if you don't like,
I
kind of love holding
this. Okay, if your hands get tired, I can. Okay,
she's heavy. No, she's light.
I mean, it's your dad's hair, so it's gotta be a little bit gross and heavy.
Yeah, she's alright though. I also realized I had my pinky out. Like I'm bougie or whatever. When I drink, I always have a pinky out, and I realized then I got self-conscious, so I tucked her.
She's fine.
So if you see during the podcast, and my finger will just automatically.
I'll latch onto it.
It just automatically go out.
I like it. It's natural, so let it hang.
Yeah, I'll let her out. He's a 2 for me, 3 or 4 for you.
I would say 3, 4 because I mean you're still really like if you're an 8, like you're good looking. I feel like guys, not a lot of guys are 8s. Not gonna lie.
True.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It's hard out here. Yeah, but you're just not you're not with the times. But the thing is, the reason why I give it a 4, maybe even a 5, is because I can make you into good music. I can change your life.
Yeah, maybe it's a good thing to get a man that has like no flavor at all, so you can mold him into the perfect man.
And that way, like if we go out to a place where they play hits, he will know all the songs. True. But if we go out to like a house party, he will also know the songs there. Because that's kind of how we are. Like we don't know the ones that are current right now, but the ones that are current right now are not that good.
Yeah,
anyways.
I don't know anything that's popular right now.
Yeah.
But like
but kind of our music taste is popular now, so yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not a deal breaker.
No, definitely not a deal breaker. Re-racking ways though, deal breaker for me. 0. By the way, the scale is like based on attractiveness, like how attracted you are to that person, and also maybe like dating.
Yeah, I'm like thinking about like dating, like that.
Consequently, yeah.
I feel like that affects a lot if you find them attractive. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it does. It does because if I'm not attracted to you, so if you're a 0, then I don't want to date.
Yeah.
I won't do anything. I won't make any.
I would
movements.
not run. I would not leap.
Skip.
I would not.
Could you imagine?
I would not give it all up for you.
All up. Sheesh.
Okay, tell me your second one. I'm scared.
He's an 8, but is a vegan.
He is a 10 out of 10.
Wait, from a former vegetarian, by the way. Speaking.
Okay, yeah, we'll go. Someday we'll get.
We'll get into that topic. Eating preferences.
Our dietary requirements.
Just in case you need to know to cater for us. Yeah.
So I was previous vegetarian for ages, so that factors in. But what about you? You are.
I'm a carnivore and herbivore. They call that omnivore.
She's in fact an omnivore.
I'm omnivorous.
She's crazy.
Although I am a little picky, but if he was an 8 and he's a vegan, he's still an 8. But I'm just not going to want to date you.
Yeah, because I feel like diet is such a big thing.
It's
like,
such a big thing.
It affects us, like, if you're gonna marry someone, that means you're gonna have to cook together, go out for dinner, like, and vegan it's hard to find good vegan places.
I mean, I know, like, even vegetarian, like, we go out.
Yeah, I feel like it's getting better now because it's very trendy.
Yeah. I mean, there's now vegan cafes.
It's still hard, though.
It's still hard. And if you go to, like, a place that, for example, I mean, with Indian cuisine, there's a lot of vegetarian options.
Yeah, but they use a lot of milk.
Yeah. Vegan, like, it's not in a lot of cultured foods. So if you go out to, like, a cuisine, like, a place that has a specific cuisine, and you're, like, a vegan, it's gonna be even harder.
Yeah.
But, like, Western foods, I feel like, is easier.
So if that, like...
So, like, Middle Eastern foods, like, everything is... There's got to be some sort of meat in it. And the meat juice is in it.
Yeah, most of the countries, it's like, you can't be vegan or whatever. Because, like, meat is a luxury still in, like, a lot of places.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's true.
It's
So,
harder.
what are you doing? Yeah. But yeah, he'll still be an 8, but I just won't date him because also, like, I want to go out to a steakhouse.
Eat a
steak. And if I can't enjoy that with you, and
you can't share the experience with them,
then there's no experience. What are you sharing? Because I'm not gonna lie, you're a vegan and I respect that, but you're missing out. You're missing out on, like, good, like, KFC chicken.
That, I mean, yeah, that was the one thing when I was vegetarian. Popcorn chicken. And just like a Zinger burger. That was the one thing I was like, damn. I would.
Fish and chips.
But yeah, he is a 10 out of 10 for me because I love a man.
Wow,
if a man is vegetarian, that's literally like...
Okay, but vegan. Wow. Vegan is my question.
He's still a 10 out of 10 for me. Even though, like...
He was an 8, so he goes up to 10?
Yes, he's perfect. He's a man who likes... animals.
Stop.
He values animals. I'm like, wow, that's so attractive to me.
What if
I'm damn guys.
She's getting all types of high. You might know take a job.
If you're vegan, hit me up.
No, but excuse me. You're with me. Hello.
No, we can disagree. Cause
no, but you just said that, like, it's gonna be. Oh no, you're trying to, like, you understood where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I understand. Like, why it would be difficult.
That's wild. Like, you would go up for you. You would, if you were making.
I would risk it all.
You'd risk it all for the vegan. What if he's vegan for non-animalistic reasons?
If it's just like, if it's like, like,
comfy.
I want to look so good. Then it's like,
I want to be a vegan.
But also, it is also a little bit. Sometimes, like, vegan men can be quite annoying.
They'll be like, why?
Because they're very like up themselves, like, wow, I'm like better than you. I feel like
superiority.
Sometimes, not all, but some people can be. So that's also maybe
why you
a little bit of a.
But if they're like,
if they're like a good vegan, then it's like, and they're doing it because they care about the world and environment and animals. Then it's like, wow,
it would go up for you. I'm so surprised. I'm baffed by that. So, like,
we are learning so much about each other.
I know we are.
Okay, let me go. I feel like I need to get on with him. He's a 7, but he wears the same outfit every day. Like, it's just a variation. Like, he just has lots of grey shirts and grey, like cargo shorts.
That's like white shirt and jeans every day.
Yeah, every day. There's nothing else.
Low-key kind of funny because a lot of people in our high school, when we go to house parties, the guys would always wear the same sweaters.
Yeah, you'll be like, hey, I've seen that jacket.
I've seen that. Whilst the girls would be wearing different outfits every single second of the day.
Outfit change 20 times a day.
Going shopping every minute of the hour.
So what is he if he's a 7 and then every day he just like has the same thing?
I don't know. I feel like maybe a 5 because it'll go down for me, but not that much. Pause. Because I kind of think it's kind of attractive if you just wear the same thing every day. Like, if it's clean and you wear the same thing, it's like you just don't care what people think. Like, you just...
Yeah, it's giving, like, Steve Jobs, and he was...
Oh my god, it's giving Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he's the same outfit every day.
It's humbling. I think it's a humble thing if you just wear the same things, because you don't really care, and you found something that's, like, comfortable. You found your own kind of style. So, you know what?
You respect it.
Yeah, I respect it, but, like, I would have to drop it because I like a guy with good style, and I would I would add points to that. If if he switches it up, you know, if he's just wearing the same thing, like it's stylish, he can make it stylistic, but you're still wearing the same thing. You're still very close-minded with it.
Yeah.
So
it's like just not fashion's like not an important thing.
Yeah.
Like it's not right. It's not like the end of the world, but I like a good style. So I feel like he would stay a 7 for me. Like it wouldn't change.
Stay. He wouldn't change.
It wouldn't change anything. But it's like I would prefer someone who's into fashion.
Actually,
but it's like not a deal breaker, but that's okay or whatever.
Maybe a 6 actually. Now that I think about it, you change my mind. Yeah, they wouldn't like. They would still be good looking. I would just have to like intervene.
Yeah, I just had that thought. I was like, you can mold them.
I can mold you. So
we just like someone that we can change.
Yeah, we like someone we can just put our own personalities onto and make them our own sons. So I'm gonna say 6.
Okay. Next question.
It's not sus if you make it sus.
Yeah.
Okay, this might be the last one, or second last one, because we filmed this.
I think we're at 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just do one more, I think.
He's an 8, but has an American Beauty and Clockwork Orange poster on his wall.
Oh no. Literally, like, he loves American Psycho, Joker, Wolf of Wall Street.
You could think. American Beauty, that one.
Oh yeah, like all those these kind of genre movies. Wait, what was he again?
He was a 8.
8. Oh my god.
He has it fully on his wall, like massive poster.
And he's like, wow,
that girl in the
Patrick Bateman is my idol. Love Joker. Love American Beauty.
So, yeah, I think that sort of personality, just not even that, like, don't even think, like, other movies, just American Beauty and, like, American Psycho.
I know a lot of people love that movie, but it's just hard for us.
And Clockwork, if you've watched...
I haven't seen that, but I know what you mean, like, that kind of, like, this kind of, like...
male package of...
Yeah. What's it called? Like, cinematography. I forgot what it's called, but it's just this...
Film whore.
Yeah.
You're a film whore. You're
this type of
trendy film whore.
I like these kind of movies. That if he's an 8, he's still gonna be attractive to me, and I will still.
He doesn't drop.
But he will drop to a 5 for me. Like
that's fine.
It's just like it's a bit like but I will like if we get together, I will explain to him why these movies.
I think he knows though. Like he knows. Like he's watched it enough to like idolize it and put it on his wall. Like I don't have any. I mean. If I were to have movies on my wall, it would be like my letterbox tops.
Yeah, I would have like Kill Bill, like some iconic like scenes from like movies and that. But if they just like love
Vertigo, like something
and also
nice.
American Beauty is also a bit.
That's what I mean. Like I'm putting
Kevin
controversial
Spacey.
films here. Like A Clockwork Orange is good, but it's like if a man had that on his wall, I would be like low-key offended.
American Psycho, because you know lots of men like idolize the main guy, and he's. Like, no, you're not meant to idolize him. That's the point. No,
you're meant to like.
He's not a good person.
Villainize him.
So if you're like, wow, I love those movies, Joker. No.
I feel like if he was an 8, he would probably drop to if I found out he had those on his wall, and he really like it's in his letterbox favorites. It's kind of gross to me, and I would say.
I wouldn't date.
Oh no, I can't say that because like I could change it. No, I'll probably give it a 3, just because again those movies are. If you watch them, you'll know like they're very aggressive towards women.
Very dehumanizing.
Very violent, and I'm not saying that just like they like the movie because of that, but. Wouldn't you not like want to put it on your wall because of how it's so gross to women?
Also, I watched Wolf of Wall Street recently. I know that's a big movie that men love, and it was really like it was so disgusting. Like I get it's meant to be looking at from an outside view, like criticizing it, but these type of men don't see that, and they see it like as a they idolize it.
Yeah.
Which is not the point.
No, I mean Scorsese. Sorry, oh my god. He's a good director, but. Yeah, if they put that on they like it enough to put it on their wall.
The main character, I'm like no.
Yeah, if they like it enough to put it on their wall, it must mean that they're fine or they feel comfortable with the fact that there's like proper scenes of underage. What's it called? Like racketing? Not racketing.
It's just underage girls
grooming,
getting groomed.
Groomed
grooming.
And I don't want to say that other word, but
Yeah.
like you can.
It's very R-wordy.
R-wordy, yeah. I don't like that. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I couldn't even watch A Clockwork Orange. Like I couldn't fully complete it, and I would never recommend that to anyone. Even though it's nice, it's not that good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Like the film was cool.
this-
Okay, one more.
Yeah, I'll do one more. Okay.
Oh fuck! I wanna.
Okay.
Maybe we can add
I'll do
more
mine
across.
quickly. I'll just do this one. He's a 9 but doesn't have his license. He's
That's
still
a
on
good
his
one to talk
L's.
about. That's at
Okay.
our age.
Yeah, we're both 19, so if it's a 19-year-old, 20-year-old boy, he's still on his L's.
By the way, in Australia, you get your L plates when
16.
16 actually, yeah.
Yeah, and you can get your license when you're 17.
Yeah, 17. Like you can get your P's, and that's it's a provisional license. So
yeah.
if you're on track, then you can get the full license in 2 years
Yeah.
or a bit more.
But you can take the test to get like your P's at 17. So it's like been 2 or 3 years since
And
then.
out of high school essentially, because we're
Yeah.
out of high school. In our city, I would say, if what was he like?
He was a 9. Like
he's
he's
a 9.
beautiful.
He's beautiful, but he doesn't know how to drive.
Like he's getting his mum to drop him everywhere.
That's
or
the
he needs
thing.
you to
You
pick
pick
him
him up. I'm not being okay. I'm very maternal, but if I were to pick your ass up all the time and be like a taxi driver, like an Uber, I'm not Ubering your ass everywhere.
It's
like
just not
made in
attractive.
TYO.
Like, it's it's just like I probably would date you, but it's like I would be kind of like, hey, you should do.
I'll
that.
teach you. I'll teach you how to drive.
Yeah.
I want to teach someone how to drive. My kids maybe one day, but I would not. You will drop to 9. Let's say like a 7.
Okay, yeah.
You're still attractive.
Yeah, 7. I think he was a 7. Like he's still like good looking and like if he's a lovely person, but it's just like
Imagine if he goes up by like a 10.
He's a no good.
I want to be a mom. I want to baby you, son. No, I don't want to. No, it would drop because one more thing. If you live like there's some people who don't need their license because they just rely on public transport and like they
then that's fine.
That's fine. And also like some cities like New York, no one has their license there, but in our city,
yeah, that's true. I think it really depends where you live because here it's not friendly it's not walkable.
It's not walkable, yeah.
Where we live,
suburbs, very much suburbs.
yeah.
And one more thing, even if you have like public transport as your main source of transportation, you still like are relying on something, and I don't like when people rely. A lot of people.
We like an independent.
Yeah, because I'm
person.
also independent. So yeah, he is a. What should I put him? I feel like 8, 9, 10 are all the same thing. So he's a 10.
He's like perfect.
He's perfect, but I don't know if I should say this word on the internet, but he always, when he's around you, just anytime you see him in public, he's always scratching his
yeah
sons.
his sons
His
and
future
daughters.
sons and daughters. He's always
that's mank.
like no, not just like a little readjust. Not like a readjust, because girls will like readjust their like.
Yeah, you sometimes you just have to. It's
a
a natural thing, but he's always.
But he's always
no, that's
like
disgusting.
Scratching, like
Ew.
really having no.
No,
see?
I'm already like.
You're already
I'm already about to cry. No, that is disgusting. I would never be seen. I would be like, I can't be seen in public with you. So you are a.
He's a 10. He's beautiful. He is everything you've ever wanted. But he scratches really hard.
He's a 3. He's a 2. He's a 2.
He's a 2. Ooh. So there's still a chance. Oh, we wouldn't date him. But there's like he's still a 2.
Yeah.
Damn, he drops
it's like
that much.
It's just like that makes
me
freak out.
You start scratching yourself. As a
no. What about you?
Oh, he's a 10. If he's a 10, I actually haven't thought of this one. I thought of it on the spot. He's a 10. He scratches a lot. No, I also think you're dirty.
Maybe he has a problem though. Maybe
he will like tell me straight up.
Yeah, maybe it will be like, hey. Maybe I'll just talk to him about it. Like, hey, do you need to go to doctors or something? Because like I
imagine if he doesn't, and like he's just scratchy all the time, and he gets offended by that. No, and if you
I would definitely bring it up though.
Yeah, if you have a condition like that, then you would feel, I would assume you would feel self-conscious about it to always like bring it up to people if you're getting to talk to them like that.
Yeah, I feel like if you do, you should definitely tell your partner though.
Yeah.
And say, hey, and like, but still don't do it in public, you know, go to a bathroom. I think everything you can go to a bathroom.
That's it. Okay, so he will drop to...
Like, you're just like, you're around your friends, you're in public, no.
I don't know if I could date you because you gross me out. Like, it's not really you're probably not hygienic either if you're always scratching an area. Because, like...
Girl, just take a shower.
Drink some cranberry juice. Drink some cranberry pills.
Pineapple juice, guys.
I don't think that's so... Okay.
Anyway, so what do you think?
4, 3...
Would you date him?
If it was a 10, like, you're talking 10.
Like, let's imagine, like, for me, he's Timothy Chalamet, but ew, he does that.
Ew.
There's literally, like, no, I can't. It doesn't matter how attractive you are, but...
Why not 0?
No.
Why not just 0?
I don't know, because I can't.
You
give
wouldn't date
someone
them
a 0.
and you're not attracted, like, it's unattractive
Okay,
to you.
a 1. I'll give him a 1. I can't give anyone a 0 because everyone is
Changes.
lovely.
Everyone changes, yeah. Okay,
Fair
fair enough.
Yeah, you're 1. I just can't. Like, it doesn't matter how attractive you are. No.
You're a 3 or 4 because I feel like, 3. 3, but I wouldn't date you. I said it. I wouldn't date you.
Yep.
Because at this age, if you were like 7 doing... Okay.
If we were both 7 years old.
If you were in high school doing that, okay.
Like a 13-year-old, it's like, okay,
yeah.
get it, you're going through
Get
something.
it, yeah, I get it.
But no, if you're an adult, it changes as soon as you're an adult.
Yeah, it changes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I
Okay.
guess, like, we talked
That
about...
was really interesting. I'm glad we talked about that.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about something very important.
What is it? What is it?
It's about Doja Cat, and I think it's very on topic right now. I see everyone talking about it. Go to her comments on her Instagram. Everyone's just talking about what happened.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid, but it's just like everyone has a lot of opinions. Everyone's mum has an opinion. So basically, I'll tell you what happened.
Tell me what happened. I'm really out of the loop.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah, I'm always on the internet following all the drama, so I'll tell you about this.
Yes.
So Doja Cat, she is a person who's very on the internet, always making funny TikToks. She's
very
in touch.
internet. She's meme based.
Yeah,
She's based.
exactly. And
I should never have said that word. I took that back.
And I know you don't watch Stranger Things, but
No.
you know
Sorry.
Will, the little bald coconut headed little guy. Will, the actor who plays him, his name's Noah Schnapp.
Oh, is he? Oh, he's
Like-
from It.
No, that's. Oh, someone's walking outside. That's Finn Wolfhard. But he's
also in.
Is he? It's Noah. No, Noah Schnapp is not in it.
He's in the remake.
Really? He is? I swear he's not. Because
Maybe
they all
he's
look
not.
similar.
Oh no,
I
it's the other
swear,
one. It's
all
the
the
curly
kids.
hair one.
Yeah, they all look similar. Yeah,
not
that's
Finn,
not him.
but Finn's other friend.
Yeah, but you know him, kind of.
Yes. Oh,
He's, like,
he
big on
was the
TikTok.
kid that got lost in the first. Sorry, this is not
Yes,
a spoiler,
that's like-
but
Guys, if you haven't watched Stranger Things season 1,
he's the one that like
got
is
lost
close
in
to
Up and Down. Yeah, you know him.
Millie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
I
course.
know
So
him,
you know
yeah.
him. So this involves these two people. Very random.
Shit. Wait, how
But
old is he now? Like
He's
Irish?
17, so he's a minor still. Doja, and keep this is important.
This is
Doja's
important.
26. He's 17.
Doja's 26.
She is 26. That
She's
shocked
26.
me. Okay, so basically, Noah Schnapp, he's very like her as well. Very meme. He's big
No,
on
of
TikTok.
course,
He's
he's
got like
17.
26 million followers. He's really big. So basically, on Twitter, Doja has been thirsting about another character in the new season. I know you haven't seen it, but his name's Joseph Quinn. Look up him. He plays Eddie. Look up Eddie from Stranger Things. And Doja, on her Twitter, she was publicly like, he's so fine. I love him. Like, guys, he's so fine. Which he's like a normal looking guy. Yeah, everyone agrees he's like normal looking.
But Doja's ex, I can see.
Yeah,
I can
so
see the
she has a type,
resemblance.
and she was thirsting over him on Twitter, like, oh my god, he's so fine, guys, and like replying to like photos of him, like.
Oh really?
And then.
Oh, I might have seen a little bit about this because someone was like, I have no chance. Okay, yeah.
Yes. So basically, Noah Schnapp, he like duetted. Yeah, I mean, I see it because I love a. That's very my
see him
type.
in action, like it.
Yeah, if you need to watch.
Girl, if he gets a hair, if he cuts his hair off, he would
Yeah,
look
exactly.
like a 2. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm being straight up. Like,
If you're watching this, Joseph, I don't agree, but keep your hair long. Anyway, so let me finish this. So, on TikTok,
yeah.
Noah made a TikTok duetting like Doja, like,
Doja saying all that?
thirsting. So someone just posted a video of her, like, thirsting on Twitter, and he duetted with DMs between him and Doja says to Noah, can you ask Joseph to hit me up? Wait, does he have a girlfriend? But ask him to hit me up if he doesn't. And then Noah was like, girl, slide into his DMs. And she was like, oh, I don't know, like, his IG or Twitter. And, which is really weird, because his IG is literally just his name. And then, so Noah sends, like, Joseph Quinn's Instagram, and it's like, here. And that's basically it.
Okay.
So it's just like, haha, funny. It's like nothing
fair,
really.
Fair.
Like, you're like, that's just funny.
That's fair, yeah.
What happened afterwards was really weird.
Don't tell me Doja's like James Charles. Don't tell me Doja's
no.
like... Okay.
But, yeah, so Doja, like, the next day, she goes on TikTok Live. Yeah. And she's like, guys, I want to talk about what happened. And she's like, oh, I guess he's just a kid, and you don't realise, like, when you're, like, you do stupid things when you're a kid, referring to Noah. And she was, like, talking about the DM that he put on TikTok, and she was like, I don't know if he's a snake, but, like, maybe he's just really socially unaware and weird. And she starts saying, like, he's a snake, he's, like, and I thought she was trolling at first, because, you know, Doja's a troll.
Yeah.
But no, she was being serious. She was like, this is so embarrassing for him. Like, I feel like Noah was, like, cool, but, like, he's such a snake, and, like...
For what? Bitch, you're
petty. The DM. And so he deletes his TikTok, and everyone starts, like, going on...
Oh, he deletes his...
Because he was, like...
Getting clowned?
Yeah, and everyone starts putting, like, snake emojis in his thing.
People can't think for themselves these days, I don't think so.
Yeah, but now everyone's, like, really hating Doja, because they're like, girl, it wasn't that deep. Like, he just put you, like, a DM out.
He was just adding to the fun.
He's 17 and she's 26.
Oh, she's getting mad because he released the DMs?
Yes. Even though she was thirsting over him on Twitter, which I think is more embarrassing. I think she's really embarrassed because, like, now Joseph knows that she was asking for his number. I think it's more embarrassing to be on your public Twitter account. Don't block our video, please. Petty, literally petty.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about it. I mean, if she is getting mad at 17-year-old Noah, who is just trying to, like, add to the fun of it, add to the pizzazz. If you're thirsting about it on Twitter, it's a known fact. But now that, like, people actually know that you DM'd him, it's even funnier. So I don't know why Doja's...
Yeah, no one was mad. Everyone's like, haha, funny Doja and Noah moment.
I could imagine Doja's cat getting... Doja's cat. I can imagine Doja's face getting really red and being like, oh,
She was embarrassed, I think, and she was taking it out on Noah.
Yeah, what's it called? Damage control.
Yeah.
But then it blew up in her face, because if she would have not done that and just, like, played along with it, like, super funny, like, Noah's adding to it. Like,
same. I thought she was trolling at first, being like, he's a snake. I thought, she's trolling. And I realized she wasn't. She was being serious. I was like,
no,
wait
yeah.
a minute.
I wouldn't, like, get mad about... I'm not, like... Doja didn't do anything, like, technically wrong,
I still love both of them, but it's just really weird
I'm
behavior.
still gonna blast a woman, but I just think that she could have... No, that means that she really likes Jones.
Yeah, but
she's, like, getting mad offended.
Yeah. But apparently her and Noah had talked before, and that's why... And then she went on live and started talking about
so it's
him.
not, like, any harsh...
So, I don't know. So apparently they talked,
snake?
And then she went on live and was like, he's a snake.
I guess, well, if they did... Okay, to be fair, if you want to play this card, because they're both celebrities, so, like, anything they drop is gonna get, like, publicity, but to be fair, maybe you should have asked Doja before you release the DMs.
True. I guess if you're famous,
but I feel like if you're famous, like, come on.
Yeah,
you get no rights.
I feel like you should expect, if you're, like, a really famous celebrity, any DM you say, someone could possibly, like, release it.
Someone dropped... Actually, no, if someone dropped my DMs to them, unless it's a funny DM, like, I wouldn't care if it's funny, but if it's serious and you drop my DMs, no. I'm not talking to you ever again.
Yeah, literally. If it's something, like, if it was something serious, like, Doja, like, revealed some secret and then he released it, then, like,
then
that would be messed up. Yeah,
no.
But she was just like, hey, asked him to hit me up. And he was like... Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. But anyway, that's all I want to say. It's really stupid.
It really shows that Doja's like the girls. Like, she'll just DM someone related to be like, hey, can you just like...
But it's also weird, like, he's a 17-year-old.
I know. But, like, they cast... Yeah, you could have, like, messaged Finn. Finn's, like... But it's not. I don't think it has anything to do with the age.
Or just like searched up his name on Instagram.
Yeah, just DM him directly. Like, don't be shy, Doja. Do you see yourself? Like, do you see?
She is a 10.
You are you're a fucking like 1,000 million, thousand,
Just
5,000 million. So what are you doing?
Doja, if you're watching this,
see, it's crazy.
Don't let this affect you.
Not people in life are not confident. You know, everyone's not confident at some point. It's really hard. I feel like even people who are confident are not confident.
Yeah, it's all an act.
I
remember Rihanna was like, you just have to act.
Yeah, Rihanna.
And she
has a baby.
The baddest.
She is the baddest. Let's make that clear. We have to put a picture of her right here.
Be like, mum, and we'll put her above us. Mum,
the godmother,
the children.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're going to move on to the question part of the night. That was just trending topics right there. But the questions we have, I thought we would like go along the theme of ratings. So how we did like he's a 10. So I thought about this question and I'm really interested in your answer to this. The question is, would you be mad if your mans rated you a 9 out of 10? Or even an 8 out of 10?
So is this like after like a few months of dating? Or?
Yes, like let's say, I mean, we can say 4 months. We can go through the situations, but let's just say like a few months in your mind. You're like together and you like him a lot, and to you he's a 10 because in my opinion, if I'm dating you, you're still a 10. Like unless you do something fucked up. Then your job.
Then we would not be dating.
But he straight up tells you you're a 9 out of 10. Or you're an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, like you ask him, like you're like, hey, what do you think? And they're like, oh yeah, you're a 9.
Or you overhear him say it to his friends. Or like his friends tell you, like, and they're being honest.
I would be mad. Because like, if you're dating someone, they should just be you see them as like a 10. Even if they're not like...
They should still be your 10. Like, you know what I mean?
They're your one.
Yeah.
The only one.
The one, the only, the 10.
Yeah, exactly. The only 10 in your eyes should be the one you're dating. So
you get mad. Would you actually, like... Would it be valid for you to get, like, mad? Like, how mad would you get?
I would be like, yeah, that hurt my feelings. Like, why would you say that? Like...
Would you start crying?
No.
No.
Go never shed a tear.
Never show them your true colors. Never show them your true feelings, but...
I wouldn't, like, end it, but I would just be like...
Imagine you end it. It's a deal breaker.
I feel like I would have to hear what else they would have to say, because...
Yeah, why am I 9 out of 10 in your eyes? That's what I would follow up. Like, okay, why? And I'll hear them out. I would hear them out. I don't think I would get mad. If they said I'm a 9 out of 10, I'm like, okay, solid. But why am I not a 10? You get mad? You'd be a little bit annoyed at it?
I would be annoyed. I would be like... Because, you know... If I just feel like if you're dating someone, they should be.
They should be your 10. Yeah, they should be your 10. The 1. 10. We'll say 10 because... But yeah. But let's say it's like 6 months or 8 months into the... 1 year even.
Yeah, your year.
And you're like past the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, you're like
which is
committed.
very real. I don't know why I did that.
Committed.
You're tight, okay? And they tell you that you're a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. I actually would be happy with that. Again, I still want to be a 10 out of 10, but, like, let's say, like, we have our first argument, and they start to, like, really get to know you and know who you are.
So you like someone who's honest, like, not delusional?
Yeah, if I'm not, like, be real, like, straight up to me. If I'm not a 10 right now to you, but I feel like
we're back.
Yeah, camera got full, but we fixed it.
Just needed a little change, but...
A little oil. Well, but... We were talking about how... So you said that I'm very honest.
Yeah, you like someone who's honest with you, and you're not delusional.
But I will say, no, it's not... I don't think you're delusional if you want them to be a 10. Like, because I was thinking about it. So with my, let's say, friendships at this point, I have, like, longer friends. Like, I don't have, like, a gazillion friends, but the friends I have, I've known for a long time. And I feel like... Even though you have problems with your friends or they annoy you or like maybe you have like a big argument or something like that, after it, if we resolve it, like you're still a 10. You know what I mean? Like you're still a 10 to me. Like you're still a 10, my cousin's still a 10.
You truly like love that person. They're still a 10 in your eyes.
They're still a 10, and I feel like I would have to find out qualities about them that I really don't like. I still feel like a relationship is a bit more serious. So like I won't brush it aside as much if it's like a relationship. It have to be like negative qualities, which we can talk about in a different pod, that I don't like and I don't want to be with, for me to be like, they're not a 10. But see, if they're not a 10 in my eyes, I just won't date them anymore.
It's just like attractiveness, like
attractive and like they're a special person. Like I just want, if you're like an 8, like I'll have to first figure out why you're an 8 to me, and then I probably won't date you. Like,
why are you dating them? So yeah, if a man says to me like, yeah, you're an 8, I'll be like,
yeah, like
it's not very like,
okay, maybe
it's like not what you want to hear.
Yeah, like straight after an argument, okay, fine, but overall, for the whole duration that I'm with you, you should say that I'm a 10, or I should be a 10 in your eyes, and if I'm not, then that isn't the point where you should break up with them. Like, they're still a 10.
I would be more inclined to break up. I would probably be thinking about breaking up with someone if they said that to me, because I don't know, it's just like, why?
But at the same time,
if I'm with someone, I want them to think that I'm the most beautiful, amazing person in the world, even if I'm not. But
I should be to them.
Yeah, it's just to them. It's not actually like true. But it's just
Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I want to hear people's opinions about this, so we'll post it on TikTok.
Yeah, but also, I was just going to say, you can also be with someone and acknowledge that they, like bad things about them. Like,
yeah.
Like, they're not going to be 100% like, oh, everything's perfect about them. Like, yeah, there's going to be, like, maybe something they do that, like, annoys you. But
be a 10.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
They're still, like, a 10 if you're, like, despite their flaws, you still think they're a 10, and that's, I think, what makes
the point.
Relationships.
That's what makes a relationship, is despite all the negative things, like, you still choose to be with them because you love them and you have they have positive qualities and attributes about them, so therefore they're a 10. Like, you would be a little bit, if you're gonna be raw honest, you could say 9, and that's still valid to me. Like, okay, I'm a 9, so like I have room, because I think I still have room for improvement. So like,
yeah, everyone's continually growing and improving themselves.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you're with someone, they should be a 10 in your eyes, and the second that they're not, that's when you should address it and discuss it. And then if they're still an 8, that's the point where you break, or like a 7 or 6. That's the point where like maybe you should break up with them, because they should be a 10 in your eyes.
Yeah, like,
if that's happening for a long period of time. Obviously, you can not want to, like, there might be some points.
There's dips and there's
dips
highs.
and birds,
and especially if it's like you've only been dating for a few months, like, you're not gonna like be like really like, oh, this is my person yet, because you're still in the early stages.
No, if you're dating me for the first few months, you better say 10, because if you're like in a honeymoon phase, if you don't think I'm a 10, don't date me.
Yeah,
don't want to.
If you're already like, oh, they're not like, they're all, no, whatever. Okay. Then why are you dating them?
One more thing though, as well. That's true. When you first meet someone, let's say like I see a guy and he's like an 8 to me. Well, let's say I'm gonna put myself in a guy's position. I see a girl and I like her. She's like a 9 to me based on looks only. Once I get to know her, or him, oh my god. If I was a guy and I got to know the girl that I'm interested in dating, and she's gonna go up naturally. Yeah. I'm confusing myself by saying that I'm a guy, because guys think differently. If I'm a girl, because I don't think guys' ratings will go up that much if they have a great personality. Like, attractions, like physical attraction to guys is very much important, but for girls, I feel like it could go up more significantly. The magnitude is higher, so they would become a 10. They might not be a 10 when I first saw them, but they'll become a 10. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I get that. But anyway, yeah,
that's what I think. But I'm curious to say, should you be a 10 to your mans or whoever you're dating, despite the negative qualities? And the second you're not, what would you do? And if your man told you that you were a 9, would you get mad at him? I don't think I'd get mad. That was the original question. Yeah. I don't think I'd get mad. I would just be like, hey, so why am I 9? Like, what's up?
Yeah, I definitely would. I'd be like, what is wrong?
You'd be like, what the fuck?
Anyway, I think we should move on from that. But I think this episode, it's our first episode. I think this is a great time to get to know us.
Oh my god, I forgot about this one.
Get to know who are we. We are, you know, I have to say before, when people think of like people who make podcasts, I think of a like annoying man, like He's just annoying. You won't stop
Fresh
talking.
and
He's
Fit.
like, oh my gosh, and yeah, Fresh and Fit. I'm like, damn, of course you have a podcast.
He's a
But-
type and he watches Fresh and Fit.
Oh my god, that's a serious one. If he like any of those alpha males, girl, you can't save him, and he will cheat. Anyway, but what I was gonna say, like, you think it's just annoying men who make podcasts? No, we're here to change that.
We're here to change that.
And
We're sweet.
no, annoying girls can also make podcasts.
Oh yeah. You once you get to know us, you'll find us annoying. Sorry. But we're
Anyone
honest.
can make it.
You know
And I
what?
live by that.
You know, I keep saying honest. It's the song Modest. Or it says Modest by Justin Bieber, whatever, but I keep thinking it's honest. So I've been saying honest. I like it.
She just doesn't know lyrics, and that's okay.
Hey.
Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to
Okay, we'll leave this here.
start by
Addressing,
talking about qualities that I like about Ella.
yes, because we figured if we were to sit here and talk about qualities about ourselves, that's a little bit like up our...
And I don't like myself, so we will not talk about that. But I'm also in love with myself.
There you go, yeah.
It's a constant change.
It changes, that's true.
But-
every day.
Yeah.
We
so
figured we've known each other for a long
a
time.
long time now. 6 years.
We've known of each other probably for 5-6
Longer,
years.
but we've been best
We've been
friends for like 5 years.
4, 5.
10, 11, 12. This will be our 5th year of like being besties. So we know each other a lot.
It is 5 years. I thought it was 4. Okay,
Damn.
yes. Damn.
When they forget your anniversary.
Okay, we don't even have one of those.
Anyway, but here we're gonna talk about things I love. So I think I should start.
You stop? Should we go like back and forth? You'll go back and forth.
I will. I'm gonna tell you everything.
Just.
So
I'm gonna blush.
Ella is the definition of a girl boss, and I'm not joking. Like,
I'm not ready for this.
she is super hardworking. Like, I've never met a girl who, when she puts her mind to something, she will get it done. She's stubborn in a good way. Like, she's like
Stubborn?
in a good way. Like, your stubborn is in a way that you will, like, if you want to do something, you'll do it.
You'll do it. Yeah, like
You're not gonna, like,
close, like you center it on
let
it.
someone tell you no.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. What was I like?
So she's a girl boss definition, and
Girl boss.
she
Gaslight?
is also, well, not gaslight you, so it's also good,
What
but
was it? Girl boss, gaslight, and
gatekeep.
I don't gatekeep. So if you want my lip combo, let me know.
If you want to know what lashes she's wearing,
I'm not wearing lashes, but thanks.
see, she's just lovely, and she's also extremely passionate person. She got that
That's what I was
lust
saying.
for life.
Right here.
She got the lust
It was in my eyes
For
the whole
life.
time. The lust for oh.
by Lana Del Rey. Anyway,
And
what else was I
Drake.
gonna say?
Don't
No.
forget that. There's a song called Lust for Life by Drake. Wow, I actually have something similar for you, but okay, continue.
But yeah, and also, yeah, she is
Yeah.
super enthusiastic, which I love. I love someone who brings the energy. She will always bring the energy.
That's actually very true. I could be on 2 hours of sleep. I could be battered and tattered, but
She could be on her
my
last
leg.
leg. And she will still bring the energy. I'm the opposite. If I'm not in a good mood, then I will
It will just naturally
not
come.
act like I'm in a good mood.
But I like that because it lets me know that you're not in a good. Because she's never gonna know if I'm not in a good mood, unless she might be the only person who does know actually.
I can kind of tell when you're like
She can tell.
like out of it, but
Yes.
you will never bring down the energy of the group.
I like
And
that.
she always,
'Cause I'm an extrovert.
she's an Aries.
I am an air. Oh, star signs are bringing that up.
Okay. Anyway, I think that's all that I wanted to say.
Oh,
So
I'm lazy behind my makeup. So let me talk to you real close and tell you a bit about Megan Bopp. So I actually wrote it down just to make sure I remember. Firstly, I feel like Megan is very genuinely sweet, you know, like someone who I never have to like keep an eye out for Selena. You know what I mean? Like there's some shady girls out there, some snakes.
Yo, speaking of
Some snakes. Oh. Yeah. So, but Megan, I never have to like keep an eye out or like keep my eye open at night for Megan because I know that she has my best interest in mind and she has good intentions. She's not gonna fake like how she is to like get someone's attention, or she's not like her actions align with her morals.
If I don't like you, then I just won't talk to you.
Yeah, her actions will align with her morals, and her morals will align, for the most part, with her actions.
Yeah, that's also what I wanted to say about you.
Oh yeah.
Your morals, like, you'll never stray away from your morals.
Yeah, we are similar in that. We're pretty similar as well in terms of people. Yeah, we're similar minded. So I like that about you. For example, like, one main thing is Megan won't. I don't know if you want me to say this, but Megan, let's say we're at a club, she will not approach guys just to get free drinks. And I respect that, because a lot of girls do, and I'm not judging them.
Yeah,
because get your drinks.
But
if you're
don't... weird, I'm going to tell you, you're weird.
Yeah, we're basically at a club where, yeah, you drink your water. At a club, we are basically always together, and we don't care about anyone else. And you just weren't, like, because to get a drink from a guy, you have to, like, show interest in them. And that's fake interest, because you're just trying to get it for the drink. And I don't really like that. Like, even though it's not a bad thing, or I mean, it is kind of bad, low-key. But, like, it's not, I'm not going to shade you. I'm not going to think of you as a less person if you do that, because every girl's doing that. But I think the real, genuine people will not, the genuinely sweet, good-natured people will not do that. And that's fact.
You just live life.
Live life, but I'm just saying, you won't even do that just to get a free drink. You won't even fake your character to get a free drink. That's what I mean. I also want to say 2 more things. Megan's very, very artistic, but not just in her painting, which we had a painting up, but we had to check it out. Artistic in anything you touch. Anything you touch becomes something really godly and beautiful. Yeah, everything. Your makeup, your hair, like anything you put your mind to and you use your hands to create, it is created. Let me tell you that. Curated.
Girl, you're gassing me up.
No, for facts, for a good reason. And in that similar regard, she also is a girl boss. So don't get it twisted. Okay. She's also a girl boss. If she wants to do something, if she wants to paint and finish a painting, she'll paint it and finish the painting. If she wants to create her own design, she'll create her own design. If she wants to make a video, she'll make it. Like, she'll just say it and do it. And I respect that because I delay. Like, I do it, but like,
you're
I
a
delay.
Thinker. You like to think. I feel like you are very, like,
perceptive.
Like, you like the method. Like, you plan your method. She got the notebook.
I got the notebook.
If it was, I can't, like, with a notebook. Like, all my notebooks are empty.
Oh, but mine are messy. Okay, well,
she's a planner.
But
she's a doer and a planner.
But my doing part will have a bit of a delay. Hers doesn't really have that much of a delay, and I respect that because I wish mine did not have. I'm hesitant, is what it is. And then the last thing is Megan's practically intelligent too, not just globally intelligent, practically. When we're out, listen. I would be on the floor, literally with like coal on my skin. Some random man's pee
should be knocked
on
out
my
in
hair.
An alleyway.
Knocked out. Yeah, if it wasn't for her and her smart thinking when we're out, I would not be on this world. Let's just say that. I might have been run over a couple times. I might have stepped in some man's dookie if it wasn't for her thinking, oh my god, that's the simplest things of me walking, and I don't really look on the floor when I walk. She'll always like be like, Ella, step away.
I am a ground starer. I like to stare at the ground when I walk.
You have eyes on the floor too, as you're having your eyes like in front.
Yeah, like you said, gotta keep an eye out for sleep.
Yeah, you keep an eye out for the floor, Selena. The floor, but little things like that. And then when we're out, things that will fly over my head, she's got me. So I like that. She's very, and it could be based on your experience, but it also could be based on how you're raised as well, and like what your parents told you about the world. But you just like,
I'm paranoid. Trust no one.
But like, you think of, like, let's not park there, let's park there. Or let's do this instead of this. Wow. I was like, yeah.
That's really interesting.
I pointed it out. I can't think of exactly,
really
but
interesting.
Roughly like that. That's what she's like. And I respect that because I need that. Because if I don't have that, we've already established where I would be.
She's in the gutters. No, there's actually one more thing I wanted to say.
Oh.
With, like, morals and that. I feel like you stick to, like, you never try to be someone that you're not, and I really appreciate that. You're always true to yourself. Like, you'll never pretend to be someone that you're not, and I really love people who are genuine in that way.
See? We're similar.
I have to say to myself, I am a victim of peer pressure. I will fall for it. You will not. I feel like you will always stand your ground and not do something that you don't want to do. I will do stuff that I don't want to do because I'm just a victim.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I feel like peer pressure doesn't exist. Okay, it exists.
I am here and
You're a victim. Yeah. I feel like it exists, but like part of you, for me, like part of you would really, okay, if someone's peer pressuring you, like, come on, let's do it. So part of you has to like kind of want to do it. Part of you, just a little baby. It could be a baby thing, and they can make it big. The people around you can make it like explode. But if you really have your heart set on not wanting to do it, then I feel like no one can pressure you.
Yeah,
unless
you're... I feel like you are really good at that. Like, you...
Okay, maybe that's just my mentality. Yeah,
you're
maybe
really good at that. Because I always have these little thoughts, like, ooh. And then as soon as someone's like, let's do it, I'm like, okay.
She's down with the... Yeah, she's down with the people. You got me.
You got me red-handed.
Tag, you're it. But yeah. Lovely. Really so that's a bit about us.
Yeah.
You should be like us more. But along that, we have to talk about our red flags, because we're not all perfect beings.
We do.
Yes.
Honestly,
we don't have red flags.
I love how red flags have become like a thing. Like,
I love red flags.
I love
red flags.
Talking about red flags. And I have a lot of red flags. And
okay, but in all seriousness, we don't actually have any red. Like, I was seriously thinking, if someone's trying to date us or something, I don't think they would be surprised with any, like, we don't have any red flags. I don't think.
Nothing's wrong with me. And to be honest, I'm just gonna say some funny things. These aren't true. I'm not trying to cry on the podcast talking about my actual flaws. So I'm just gonna say some funny stuff.
I don't really have, like, the flaws I have are not like red flags. They're just red flags to me are like he cheated on every single partner.
Same. I don't have actual, but there's like little things. But everyone has flaws.
He lives with his mom and he's 45. What? Okay.
He lives in his mom's basement. So my red flag is I will call everyone else fruity.
Oh shit. Oh.
As an insult. Well, I am very fruity, and I will not elaborate on that.
Okay, you're not.
I'm pretty fruity.
No, not that. You're not. You're not.
She's like, girl, you are fruity.
Yeah, you know yourself, but you're not. You're not kind of. It's kind of funny. You're not wrong. It's kind of.
It's funny.
It's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
It's a red flag, but it's funny. It's a red flag because obviously you're not, like, it's not a joke.
I'm allowed to say it because it's.
Oh yeah, you have the card. You have the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's her own. Yeah, but it's kind of funny. I mean, you're fruity until you're proven not fruity. Mm-hmm.
Everyone is.
You see how the rules.
Anyway,
my one is I don't know anything about the Avengers or Marvel franchise.
Girl, count me in. Girl, we have never watched a Marvel movie in our life, and we will never.
I don't even know the difference between Marvel and DC, so, and, you know, I don't care because I don't want to know the difference.
Actually, I just think they're overrated. Like, superhero
I think they're so stupid. I think they're so stupid. Like, if you like him, you're...
Even though everyone loves Marvel, and I can see, like, they're like, oh my god, fun action, but it's like, they're literally just like wearing little suits and like, I think they have superpowers. Like, that's kind of lame.
I've heard
that's fruity.
That's fruity, yes. I heard Wonder Woman's good. No, it's actually not fruity.
Actually, I saw the new Wonder Woman. That was good.
The one with, I don't know about that one, but the Gal Gadot one.
Yeah.
That one apparently is good.
Yeah, I saw the new one.
I'm more of a Fast and Furious type girl.
I don't like that either. I
like some of them, but I will say I don't care to learn about it, and if you like it a lot, that's cool, but don't shove it in my face. If you have the little, like, pop head things, I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, the vinyl.
That's an ick. That's an ick right there.
Literally every boy has, like,
every boy has. No, that's a big ick.
That's kind of slow.
They're just ugly. Like, why would you collect? That's just
yeah, I have to agree.
They're ugly. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
It's, like, fun to have, like, one or two, but if you have, like, thousands and you, like, collect them, then that's...
One is fine.
Yeah, if you have, like, one or two, it's, like, nice. Like, it's just something, like, you love. But if you collect, like, hundreds of them, you have a whole wall dedicated to them, no.
It's a little... I think it's gross.
Yeah.
And I didn't really used to think about it, but now I think it's gross.
I love how we're, like, let's talk about our own red flags.
And we're talking about...
just, like, talking about this. Okay, I will see... I think I wrote down some of the ones. Yeah, no. I'll give one more.
Oh.
I love attention in a relationship, but the moment you give me attention and I don't want it, like, I will freak out. And I will, like, get so pissed. Like, I'll just get pissed. Like, if you, like, start, like, holding my hand when I'm just not wanting to, then I'll get annoyed. But I also love attention when I want it.
I would be the same.
Slay.
I'd be the same. If I don't want you to... No, yeah.
Like, if you, like, keep, like, touching me when I don't want you to, I'm like,
yeah.
Hey, get away.
I think that's most, maybe, I don't know about guys, but I think that's most girls are like...
Actually, maybe it's not a red flag, and it's just a human experience.
So, that is the thing a lot of girls, if you're not in the mood to be touched, then you're not.
Like, don't hug me.
Don't hug me. If I'm crying, don't hug me. Unless you're my mom. My mommy.
I'm the worst when it's like, if I'm tired or, like, want to go to bed, just... I need space. Like, don't hug me if I'm trying to, like, fall asleep. Like, I will get really annoyed.
She's
That's
like,
the one
I need
thing.
Space.
I need space when I need to sleep, because I'm very particular about my sleep, and, like, I need to have, like, a lot of sleep.
You sleep, like
literally, we have to have a gap. There must be, like...
a pillow between us.
Literally,
keep this gap. For God.
Keep a foot between us. For God, when we sleep, because it really annoys me. That's my red flag.
That's kind of true. Guys like that. I remember there was an episode in, like, Friends where Ross wanted to take Rachel, like, they would sleep together, like, fall asleep together, and then Ross was like, I don't want her on me when I actually am asleep, and so she would do the tuck and roll.
Yeah, she's a Friends girl.
I'm a Friends girl, by the way, yep.
Anyway, do you have any
My red flag is that you're gonna laugh at this one. I misplace things all the time. Yep.
We've been new.
Yep.
We've been new.
Specifically with her, when I leave my ID. I left my ID a couple times. In the house, I just misplace. Like, I can't find my eyelash curler.
Yeah, we'll be like, yes, let's go casino, and she won't bring her ID.
Yeah.
And I live with it.
We went clubbing. we're going to a bar, and I left my ID.
Oh yeah, she brought her expired ID.
Yeah, I have an expired. Yeah. I also right at this current point in time, I can't find my eyelash color. That one is the fake one. I can't find my actual eyelash color, which is making me a little bit stressed. But I leave things because of the fact that I don't always follow through by putting it back. I also multitask a lot, so, like, my attention's really only on one of those things I'm multitasking. So even though I'm doing the other task, my full attention's not there, so I don't know where I put it. Like, I'll be walking to that room and leave my glasses on the table, and I'm like, where's my glasses?
But don't you, like, check before you go out? You're like, I've got this, I got my phone, ID, my transport card. It's
because when we're going out, I, like, rush up at the end. Like, I take my time with my makeup in hand, then I rush up with, like, the ID and everything. And I'm not an overnighter. Yeah, it's an afterthought, because I'm like, I'm sure it's in there, because I have it all.
Oh my God, I'm the opposite. I get so anxious before I go out. I'm like, oh my God, I have to have everything. Do I have everything? I'll double check that I have everything. Like, I've got my ID, I've got my transfer for like $5, I've got my phone, and then I'm like, okay.
No, I rushed it, like, ID, card, water, okay, bye. That's it. And I won't even double check. Yeah. That is one of the things. I might, like, leave things behind wherever I go. Flag. And then I'll forget where it's at. And I'm like, oh, I can't find it. And that's what makes me a little bit late. And then the red flag is, instead of me leaving it and be like, okay, I'll just find it later, I'll, like, take the time that I'm supposed to get ready and try and find it. And that makes me late. So that is red flag. And I have one more. Do you have one more? You don't have one more?
Not really.
Do you have a serious one?
I had one serious one, but I don't know if I want to say it. Oh, actually, I'll say it. Girl, we're airing out everything.
I mean, I had to say it out, but...
Okay, so yeah, that was a real one. Mine were, like, funny, like, whatever. Anyway, okay, so mine is... I get sad about having, like, no friends, but then I also hate, like, going out. I'm very introverted. I love just being at home. But then I'm, like, sad that I'm at home.
Interesting.
Interesting.
My last red flag... I don't know if I should bring this one up, but so we're both cultured, right? I mean, if you look at the floor, you see something very important.
Girl, turn your head
around.
At the floor right now. You'll see a Persian rug.
Exactly. I'm very cultured, but I don't know a lot about other people's cultures. I'm a little bit culturally and historically...
She's a bit geographically challenged.
Oh.
But I love it. I love it so much. It's funny.
Oh my God. I am geographically, a little bit historically and culturally challenged about other people's because I never paid attention during
And
class.
I feel like it makes sense though, because like if you have your own culture and it's very deep rooted in you, why would you like be experiencing all these other cultures?
I feel like I feel like it's because I also didn't have a lot of we grew up in a very white, like I didn't grow up we grew up in a white based suburb, like the main demographic here.
We are in a white area.
The majority is
area.
white British. So because of that, I didn't really have friends growing up that like had strong cultures that I experienced. A lot of them were white cultured. So because of that, I am like aware of white culture, but I don't really know, like Caucasian, whatever. But I don't really know a lot about like
white culture.
I'm trying to be politically. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. So if I ever mention anything random that doesn't make any sense, just it's not from a place of discrimination. It's from a place of naivety.
And I love that about you.
And innocence.
She's just clueless. And we love it.
I'm ditzy, but I want to learn. I love cultures so much, and I want to marry someone who has a different culture from mine, so I can learn the best from them, because they are in their culture. So I love cultures, I love traveling, and I am actively trying to learn more. And I have bought, not yet, but I will be buying a geography book. And history.
She will be taking high school geography again.
I actually took I love modern history, but I never took it in high school. So I took it in uni, and it was way more political than I ever thought it would be. So that was disappointing. Yeah. But I like historical wars and stuff. I like that a lot. But I'm a little bit inept.
I feel like I'm the opposite. Like, I just know random things.
You know random facts, yeah.
Every culture.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Let me test you.
I think it's also because I did travel
a lot
when I was younger.
Yeah. And you come from two different cultures.
Yeah, like my mom is European, my dad's like Indian Islander.
Mauritian.
Yeah, Mauritian. And so my family just is in Paris, in England, everywhere around the world. So I've been
Creole is like French, so like you also have some French like knowledge. Yeah.
I've kind of just been around.
You just know.
I've been
like
around,
but around the world specifically.
Yeah.
And I like that. So yeah, I will be working on it.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't have like a very set culture because I'm mixed, so it's also why I feel like I've had to learn more
about it, like actively learn more.
Because you have a very like strong culture that you practice yourself.
I'm not whitewashed. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, that's true. But it's not an excuse, and I will be learning more.
I will be teaching her.
She was teaching me at dinner one time.
Europe is.
Yeah. Oh my god. On a map. Oh my god. No, it's very true. She was teaching me at dinner. But moving on.
Definitely talk about the media on our mind now.
Media on our minds. The stuff on our minds. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay.
Whether it's books, movies, music, whatever.
I'm
media.
Excited for this. People, food, even. I don't care what it is. Yeah. We are both.
Tell me what's on your mind, Ella.
So, what's on my mind? So, 2 days ago, I think the 7th or 8th of July, Brent Fiaz, he released his album Wasteland, and I have a lot to say. I listen to it all throughout work because I do deliveries at work, so I have time to listen to music, and I have to say some things. Let me get it up.
I don't really know much about this person, so I'm very interested to hear. Like, I didn't know his name until you said it to me. So you have to tell me about this album. So for the people who, don't, I guess, independently listen, if you hear the song, like, 16 missed calls. That song that was on TikTok forever. Yeah. Or Gravity, the, with Tyler, the Creator. Come on. Oh my god, I love that song. Yeah. I didn't know that was him. Okay, Gravity by Tyler, the Creator. It's such a good song.
Well, actually, it's by him, but it's featuring Tyler, the Creator, and then.
But Tyler just like takes over.
Yeah, wasting time. Okay. So I overall thought it was kind of like basic. Like 7 out of 10 is what I'd rate it. I thought some songs were good, some songs were okay. There weren't any bad songs to me. So that's why I think it's like, it pleasantly satisfied me, but it wasn't amazing. It didn't blow my socks off, and I would not say it's the best album I've listened to this whole year. Yeah, I feel like a lot of like albums recently have been like that. Like, I think it's hard when you already have an album that's so good. Like, you can never do better. And I feel like when you, maybe like a weird opinion, but I feel like once you blow up, when you're trying to like make a project, like an album for example, and you don't have people really listening a lot to, I'm sure he had like popularity when he released his other projects like Sundersun, but I think when you're trying to attain more attraction towards you, you work a little bit harder, either subconsciously or consciously. Like, it might subconsciously be in my mind, so, like, you'll make stuff better. But once you reach the top, it's like, you're already there, there's less of a push. You could say there's more because you want to satisfy those people, but, like...
You've got the attention now, like, you blew up, so, like, why?
So subconsciously you might
Are you going to step over that?
Yeah, and I feel like the beats were a little bit lacking, they weren't as nice, and the vocals of what he was talking about, I don't feel like we're really passionate like some of his other songs are. But my favorite song from this album is F You Talking About, or FYTB, featuring Junie, Heal Your Heart, or Johnny, Heal Your Heart Interlude, Loose Change, and Bad Luck. Honorable mentions were Jackie Brown and All Mine. And I will say there was a part in, like, he does skits like how Kanye would do skits, and those skits sound like I was listening to GTA Story Mode, prequel to the game, voiceover. Like, if I was in GTA and I was driving past, like, two strangers talking, that's what the skit sounded like. Or, like, if it was, like, this before you actually start, you know, like, the story mode, when before you start the mission, it has, like, all these background context that you always skip through. That's what it sounded like. It was like, I should not be listening to this right now. Like, this is...
You're like, I'm overstepping some boundary.
Oh,
I
it
should
was...
not be hearing
I could have... After this part,
I have to hear this because
bad.
I'm intrigued.
I don't really get it, but like I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And that's all I have to say.
Do you have any other music?
Oh yeah,
anything?
That's the album. But my main song recommendations is "Skin Tight" by Raven Lene, featuring Steve Lacy. "One in a Million" by, I always mispronounce the name, Aaliyah. I mean, she's iconic, but I always forget her name. And since we're on the topic of Brent Fiaz, I'll say "Talk to You" is one of my favorite songs by him. So that is the last song I have.
Wow, that was beautiful. What music vibe are you listening to? One song, 4 a.m. by Grimes. To the girls, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's a really weird song, and I love it. And it's a strange Grimes song, but I love it.
Grimes is strange, so I don't really expect anything less from that girl.
True. Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. That's one of the songs he just released.
New one.
I love that. Very nice. Florence and the Machine released an album recently. It wasn't my favorite.
I don't know. But
wasn't my favorite, but it was really good. So like her voice, her lyrics are just out of this world. No one can write like these feelings into words like she can.
She's very whimsical.
Very whimsical. And it just made me spiral back to her last album, Highest Hope. It was such a good album.
Who's the Machine?
I think she's in a band. It's a band, actually.
It's a band?
I'm
okay.
pretty sure, I think.
So she's Florence and the Machine is the band.
I'm pretty sure. It's like Marina and the Diamonds. She said the Diamonds were her fans, but I don't think the Machine is her fans.
No. The Diamonds are definitely like the people. I keep stuttering. Okay, the people that were making the background sounds, the beats.
No, she said the Diamonds is the fans, yeah.
She's capping.
But yeah, that's my media for songs. Oh, and These Walls by Kendrick Lamar. I recently listened to that song again and I was like, wow. I know it's like really dark meaning behind it, but it's such a bop.
You know what Kendrick does? He makes
these walls could talk.
He takes very deep meanings of song, like he takes very heavy topics and makes them like upbeat.
Literally makes them something you can
like if these walls
break it down to.
Yeah, that is a bop song, but what he's really talking about
is dark and disturbing, and I will not be talking about it.
He would do great in an English class analysis. He would do fantastic.
Oh my god, I had to in year 9. I analysed swimming pools my Mr. O'Connor, shout out, he was so cool. We analysed that song.
You did?
Yeah, he brought in his vinyls once. He had a Grimes vinyl, and I was like, damn. We loved him. Anyway, yeah.
I listened to it at the gym. I listened to that song at the gym recently. Damn. See, I wasn't in her class, so. Movies, films. I have not watched any recently. I know some spots. Okay, I haven't watched any recently, but I'll recommend 2 that I like. and I'll only bring up films that I recommend that I've watched. I'm not going to bring up any film I've watched because I don't. On the topic of Jackie Brown, the song, I'm going to bring up Jackie Brown, the film by Quentin Tarantino, Mr. Tino. I think it's one of his underrated movies, but
I've actually never heard of that movie.
Oh. Well, it's a hidden gem, but is he really hidden? Is his toes really hidden? No. It's not. I like this film because it's starring Pam Grier, and she was really popular for Foxy Brown, so her character is kind of reminiscent of that bad bitch energy, and it's about basically like a Russian roulette? Like everyone's against each other and they're trying to like win this pot of money, and I like it because it's very like relaxed. A lot of Quentin Tarantino's movies, I'm sure it like went through the same level of developing, but it's a very like chill movie. It's like 2 hours and it's not highly stylized. It feels really realistic. It's funny. It's got De Niro in it. It's got is it who's in
Jamie Foxx, the guy. He took my money.
No, it's not Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Why did I think I was
in Annie, the new one? That was actually a really good movie.
Who's the guy that, you know, in Pulp Fiction he played with
Samuel L. Jackson.
I always forget his name. He's a fantastic actor. He's in it. Love it. Great. Watch, chill watch, funny watch.
Very nice.
You go.
My media is TV show Avatar Last Airbender. So good. I had COVID a few weeks ago and I watched the first season of it. So good. Such a comfort movie. Like I used to watch it as a kid. Girl, such a comfort TV show. So good. And it's like the story, the characters, beautiful. Anyway, that's it.
That was a TV show.
Did you not watch that as a kid?
I did, but like I was not expecting you to. I thought, wow, okay, that was funny to me because I was not expecting you to bring up Avatar. That I always
expect the unexpected.
Oh my
TV
God.
show.
That was funny because no, I watched it growing up, but I don't remember because
It holds a special place in my heart.
I think for a lot of people it's just like a hard hitting good show, but I thought it was funny. I thought you were gonna bring up like something like
Disrespect.
New, like Stranger Things. Nope.
No, everyone's watching that, so I don't need to recommend it.
Okay, well, my last movie, which I actually really recommend, is Chilly Scenes of Winter. It's directed by a female director. I forgot her name. Joan?
We love anything that's a female director.
Joan Silver. It's on YouTube as well. I like this film because it's very realistic, but it basically just talks about this guy who goes through tries to chase a girl and the girl doesn't really want him back. And I like it because even though it's like in the 70s or 80s, the same principles apply. If you don't know these, if you have not learnt these relationship things in your life, you need to watch this. And if you have learnt it, you need to watch it to reinforce it, because it just talks about how like your self-worth and how you really shouldn't chase someone and like ruin your whole life for that person. And
that's very sweet.
I like how it does this for the guy, because a lot of times guys' real emotions about breakups or just relationships are not really shown in films. It's typically the girl as well. That's why I like stuff like Marriage Story and this film, because it shows the guy's perspective, which is almost identical to the girls, because there is no difference, because human are human.
We all experience emotions at the end of the day.
But yeah, I really recommend it because it's very insightful about that, and it's done in a very realistic way, and it's kind of sad, but not really. You're not going to cry, you're just going to get like mad at the guy.
That was really beautiful.
Selling himself short. And that's what I have to say. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, that was the first episode of the podcast. I had really fun today. It feels like we've been here for like 10 hours.
I know, I kind of need to like crack my back, but we'll do that after the podcast.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for watching.
And to that one person who is watching, like it. Just like one
like
person.
And subscribe. And
follow us. Oh no.
Oh my God.
On our Spotify, we are gonna hopefully have that up and running for the audio. So if you like to listen to podcasts, that will be up and running. Link probably likely in the description or in the next podcast
And
description.
check out our TikTok. And I think that's all. Yeah.
We'll have it all
Same
in the
name
box.
everywhere.
Yes, and same like picture that she crafted beautifully.
All right.
And don't forget to look both ways before you cross the road.
That was really wise. This has been Megan and
Ella
Over
and out.